Okay, so we have a lot to do today, or I have a lot to do today. I have not so much time. And right now it's Alexa, what time is it?
It's 1 p.m.
Okay, so I literally don't have time because my class starts at 2. So I have like an hour. So what we have to do today, I'm not sure if I want to do a deep clean of the house today or if I want to just pick up some stuff. So I'll figure that out on the way. Then I have to clean up my cleaning caddy thing and then figure out where I want to put my supplies so that I no longer have them in the car. And then I have my class at 2 p.m. Not sure how much I can do in that little time. And then I have to get some homework done. And then what else do I have to do? I already took the dogs out. We'll just see what we can get done later on. So first we're gonna start off with the kitchen, and then work our way up all the way at the end. How rude of me to get started and not even have an introduction or an intro or anything. Hi, I'm Sandra. I'm just gonna, I guess, just show a little bit of what today consists of. I already went to school. I had a test today, and that's exactly the reason why I'm doing this, because I need to get my mind off how bad I possibly did in that test. And then, yeah, and I have some chores to do, so I figured, you know what better way to get my mind off of that hideous test and just, like, clean up a little bit and, like, fuck around a little bit, So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the kitchen. Honestly, if I'm being really honest, I didn't really do much because I clean the counters like every day, twice a day, as well as the stove, and the microwave and everything. So really there wasn't much to do. I put away some stuff that was in this little corner over here, and I unloaded the dishwasher from plates from last night. I also washed some things. I'm waiting for Christian to get home to open up this bottle that he fucking used because it's literally so tight. I don't know what he expects me to do with that. So what I'm gonna just do last is just put this rug to wash because I haven't washed it since last week, and just vacuum up. Oh, yeah.
Jerome Fandle.
Run fast from a day job, running fast from the way it was. Jump quick to a paycheck, running back to the strip club. I'm never going back, never going back. No, you can't make me. Never going back, never going back. They never take me. I paid enough of petty dues. I put enough of shitty news. I had a thing for dirty shoes since I was 10, love dirty.
A little advice to those, don't look at our dinner from last night. A little advice to those that are not aware, never get a fucking husky. I hope the message doesn't get delivered the wrong way. Yes, I complain about my dog's hair, but at the end of the day, I low-key knew what I was getting myself into when I got a dog mixed with a Labrador and a husky, like Obi. But yeah, I'm not saying don't get a husky because I love huskies, but there's a lot of things to definitely keep in mind, and the hair is definitely something to keep in mind. I love my huskies though. I love my babies. I have 2 of them, and I would take a bullet for them. Because this is literally what your vacuum is gonna look like.
Nah, shit, really?
At least one time out of the day. I vacuum like twice a day. Oh, and this is not just from my kitchen. I'm not that dirty, I promise. This is literally from their room, which you're about to see in a bit. I am really debating whether I want to mop, but the thing is that I'm probably gonna mop at the end of the week, or like on Friday, which I know tomorrow's Friday. I like to do it like near the end of the week or in the beginning of the week, if that makes sense. And plus my floors are not that dirty. I mopped it the last time on Friday, so it hasn't been that long, so I think it's okay. Now we are gonna head over to the living room and see if these little babies can get out the way. Excuse me. I'm Abajo, bebé. Abajo. Almost impossible to do anything when they're literally all over you. So pretty much for here, all I do is just line up the line of the blanket to the end of the sofa. I'll show you in a bit. Okay, so let me show y'all. So basically, let's say this is a before, this is a after. My dogs, like, they have zoomies and just run all over the place. So they always end up bringing the freaking blanket all the way down low for some reason. So I just line it up like this. And by the afternoon, it's gonna look like that again, but you get the point. I wash the blankets like at least once a week. I washed it last week again when I did the deep cleaning on Friday, which I'm probably gonna do tomorrow. Right now, I'm just cleaning up a little bit. So let's just do the rest of the sofas and I'll show you guys how it looks. Okay, and then this is just the living room, all organized. I cleaned the table and I just had to fix this up. Now I just have to vacuum. I wasn't able to do this sofa because my Pookie right here, this is her favorite sofa, which is why she has 2 layers of blanket. But she just be chilling there. Hi, mama. Hi, mommy. Okay, so let's just vacuum up and we can move on. Okay, here it is. We're all good now. Now let me go ahead and just turn off the TV because we pay bills around here now. Next is just moving on. Oh, ziggy-zaggy until we finally get to the end and to our worst nightmare. So we're gonna start off with the guest bathroom. I recently cleaned the bathroom, but for the sake of keeping it clean, we are just going to spray some Clorox. Give me a second. And we're just gonna semi-rinse. That's so gross.
Starts as my snipers hit their marks and your guards fall down from a rifle to the heart like clap, clap, let them fall slow. I know you had your fears, you could let them all go. And most women are motivated, so I act accordingly. But this is so refreshing that it means a little more to me. Dedicating time when I really can't afford to be. I'll provide protection if you open up the door for me. Couple stares, couple texts, couple dates, couple I think that we're ready, couple.
Now this is the bedroom, but we start off first with the bathroom, of course. Okay, and this is what we're working with. I also have to scoop up litter box.
Trying to get you out my bed, but I still can't get you in my head. Ooh. I'm saying to you, one takes a good time. I know you got your phone, so boy, pick up your line. I ain't too proud to beg, so What's been said has been said. And I need you to know you don't know what love is. And I need you to know you don't know. Hey, you don't know.
Since I know you're seeing this, Chris, let this be the last time you ever do this or you die.
All right, so after the bathroom, our usual will be to do the fucking...
Yes, Chris, I was about to say your name because you know what you did.
the closets first, and then move, like, you know, all the way down. But I have to get into class right now. My load of laundry just finished up, so I can put that to dry and put my sheets to wash, because that's the one thing I do have to clean right now. I have one in-person class, and I have my other two I have online. And then my last class, I have it like on the, I have it on, like fully online. So like I don't need to do meetings or anything like that. Why am I whispering? Okay, we're just gonna be doing a little bit of learning. So I think I can clean it while we have him on. Look at all this. I will just take it right over here. This little corner waiting for us. And we're just gonna change these lower sheets and change the pillow covers.
So everybody should have class. Gonna bring it down. I think that's what most people would have said. Here's another one. Lourdes is very intelligent, period. Lourdes is studying Spanish, period. Again, two small sentences. We want to combine them by use of a relative pronoun. Here we have another relative pronoun. In this case, it's the word who, right?
I already changed
any other
the
noun.
pillow sheets
You can use
and
for
changed
both.
the sheets of the bed.
Now
we just have to kind of pick up a few things and then just vacuum at the end. Perfect. Now that we vacuumed that up, we're working kind of like backwards, but we're gonna do both closets now. We're gonna organize everything, vacuum up both closets, and we're done with the room. And we are done with the closets. Oh wait, it's in portrait mode. But here's that. ¿Qué quieres, mi amor? ¿Qué quieres, mamá? Okay. And then here is his closet. Oh, okay. And now let's do the one I dread the most.
And then the final exam will be.
Take a mini break to give my kitty some loving because she wants some loving. ¡Ay! ¡Qué hermosa eres! ¡Ay, mira esos ojotes, amor! ¡Qué preciosa! ¡Qué hermosa, Mochi! Eres tan hermosa. Mírala. ¡Qué hermosa, mi amor! Okay, I had to stop for a quick second because my professor was actually engaging with us, so I had to respond. And at the end, he ended up clowning me because I've been like logging off pretty early. Not my finest moment. We can continue. Look at the babies. Look at the babies. Okay, so I cleaned off camera because I was on the phone with Chris because he was on break. So I'm gonna just quickly show you what I did, and yeah. Brace yourselves, this is gonna be a little hectic. These are yummy. Oh, little babies. Okay, let's just write this side. So basically what I did, I vacuum all over. I vacuum inside of their cages because they, look at them, they let out a lot of fur. I also like just clean here on the counters. He is grounded, which is why he is here. He's usually not here, but he did something very bad, so he's grounded. But yeah, I just clean up. Yeah,
I think we should keep in mind that I just moved in like last month. It hasn't even been exactly like 2 months yet. And obviously I've prioritized certain areas in the house, the spare room clearly not being one of them. But my goal for my desk area is for it to like look a little whimsy and have like all of my hobbies somehow in there. So exactly who I am. So like my sewing machine, my tattoo kit, my paintings, my crafts, everything. And then I'm not sure if I already mentioned it yet, but when I say that I want to frame my certificates, my diplomas, or my degree, I mean like I want to frame it and put like that pretty fabric. I don't know if you guys seen the trend. Put that pretty fabric behind the degree or the certificate in order for it to look a little bit more like cutesy and aesthetically pleasing. But yeah, I want it to look like just like a day from New Girl. That's later down the road. Maybe I'll make a separate video when I, rearrange it.
I want to frame this with like one of those cute like cloth looking things. I can't explain it, but yeah, this is like my office, I guess, area. And yeah, this is little baby right here. This is little baby. Hey, relax. And then this is where I put their leashes and stuff. This is the TV we have in here, and this is just this other room. Here's the camera. And yeah, very clean. And I'm sorry guys, but I gotta go. I got to go, Papa. So I already walked the dogs.
Here, I just feel like I had to explain myself on why my doggies were locked up in the cage and like the other ones were out, I guess. But my big doggies are a year and some months. And they're being crate trained right now. And the reason why I brought up the fact that I had walked my dogs is because I do give them enrichment times. I do take them out. I do walk them. And they are so anxious. So like you hear them right now. I already took them out on a walk and they're just constantly crying. Well, they knock out. But as soon as they hear my voice or see me, they go insane. So yes, I take my doggies out. Oh, I just hit him in the head. So yes, I take them out. It's just my doggies are insane and they make me go insane.
Which is why like they're crazy right now because they saw me, but they were literally just knocked out. And oh my god, look at what happened to my lip. I don't even know what happened. It looks so ugly. But now that the house is clean, let's go clean out my clean caddy because I've been procrastinating that for a while. But let's go. It's in my car, so we have to go get that. Oh my god, it looks so ugly. To figure out whether I am gonna leave it in the car or if I'm gonna put it somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe let's go. I'm praying I did not.
My car is so damn dirty. It surprises me because I keep up, like, this car is literally my baby. Like, I keep up with her and like her cleaning and everything, but that just comes to show how much I've been slacking with everything. Like, I've been having so much shit going on. Oh my god. Next video is gonna be me deep clean my car.
Lock the car. But this is my baby girl. I haven't showed her to you guys. Oh my god. Okay, so this is the material. This is what we're working with. So we have to go take all of this over the inside and clean. Okay, I'm gonna do this on the floor because I don't want to do it in my table or my couch. Okay, first off, I just thought about this right now, but let's go put some gloves on. Because this touches a lot of things. So all right, we got gloves on. Now this is basically, I'm gonna give you guys like a little haul of what I take, I guess. I don't know. So I do not use this as much because this is a lot more stronger. But whenever I don't have the green one, which is this one, oh, actually I do have some. I don't know why I have both of them in there then. But I use those, and then I use this stainless steel cleaner thing. But I also have this
not the sirens. So I don't know why I have both. I'm telling you, I don't know why I have both in here. I guess I just forgot to kind of like rearrange. I just put this in there because it was in my car sitting there. It's empty. I have to put it under the sink in case I refill. I use like this pink stuff for the look at how beautiful she's sitting down, for the stubborn like stains or whatever. This is for bathroom trash. I use this one for the bathroom trash, or the office ones actually, because the office ones are a bit bigger. See, this is what I need to clean because it's a little nasty. I am throwing these away. These are disposable ones, but I don't know why I have 3. I never threw them away, I guess. And then a squeegee, of course, and a little bucket, which is broken, so I'll have to go find another one again. And then this is dirty stuff. I have pubic stone right there. I use pubic stones a lot for like the stubborn stains on like the toilets, and this is trash. And like the stove, I like using it a lot on the stove. This is for Windex, so I'm glad I took it out because I need to refill on this. And then this is the floor cleaner, which I need to restock and put on here. And then this is obviously Dawn soap. I had the spray one, but I guess I ran out, so I have to go get some. This is also more trash bags for the bathroom, but I might throw them away because look at that. Oh my gosh. This is why it's really important to be cleaning your caddy, because you also don't want to just run out of like stuff. It's expensive. It all adds up. But yeah, and then more pubic stones that I'm gonna throw away because I don't know where I've used this, and that's kind of gross. But yeah, this is my caddy, just to show you guys over here. I think my box of gloves fell, so I just have gloves like that. And then I have little pockets in here, which I don't think I have anything in here. I usually have the little baggies for like the bathroom trash, so like these bags and the purple ones up here. But I guess, I don't know, me or my sister, because I clean with my sister, we were probably in a rush. And then we have hand sanitizer, which is so dirty. So let's just get this cleaned, and then I'll show you guys the rest. Okay, and then this is the caddy all done. The middle part is going to be used for rags, dirty rags. And yeah, I was able to find a box that was almost gone so I can put these gloves in. And this is her in all her glory. Now, over here, first off, my aunt gave me this when I was starting my business. Is rags, like a shit ton of rags. She also gave me pink gloves and some few like products that she let me keep before that I can use while I buy my actual products. So I'm so grateful for her for that. Mommy, oh, she's a beauty. She wants food, of course you do. Okay, so yeah, so this is rags over here. This is the bag that I use the most, but then I have this bag. I have more rags in here and attachments for the vacuum that my mom bought me. So usually I will take like this caddy and then the vacuum and a bag full of rags with a duster. But in most houses, they already have everything for you. Plus, they like to use like their own mop, and they also like to like, you know, use your own their own vacuum, which I really appreciate because that way I don't have to carry everything. But I mean, it's not that much to carry, to be honest. As you can see, everything is pretty like functional. But now that I think about it, I have more rags that I need to add. So let me go get them. I like to use both of them. I don't need to necessarily like organize them all the time, which is a good thing. It's a blessing, because when I was just starting, I had to clean, mind you, like I had houses obviously every day, and I had to clean my rags like by hand, because also where I lived at, they didn't have any like washer and dryer. So, and then the times that I could, obviously, like it was just, the point is, it was very inconvenient to go to like the laundromat and having to clean all the rags. So kid you not, like me and my sister, we would be in the tub in my bathroom like cleaning up the rags by hand. It was so gross, first of all, because the rags, like they clean the toilet, they clean, you know.
But so me and my sister would have to clean these rags for the next day, and we would have to do that every single damn day for like whenever we had houses and stuff. But now luckily, like, I have enough that, like, let's say if I do 2 houses or whatever, I can have the rags, like, I can wash them like maybe like a week later, because I mean I have enough rags, and now I have a washer and dryer too. So it's like, it's crazy to see it like that, but I mean, it all, you know, like patience and stuff, because I used to be super grossed out when I used to do that, and I would just feel kind of like, I don't know, it all worked out. But yeah, so like literally it comes in so clutch that I have so many like stuff and rags. Also, like when it comes to like supplies too, I would have to buy supplies almost all the time. But yeah, this is my cleaning supplies, and I'm honestly thinking, look at her. I'm honestly thinking of putting it in the spare closet in the doggy's room. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, yeah, don't mind this. Obviously, I want to try to organize, oh my god, that's so in the book. I want to try to organize the closet a little bit better and stuff. It really hasn't been one of my priorities, but I want to just keep it here, perfect. That way I can, whenever I go clean my car, I have space to clean it, and I don't have to move everything out on the side, and you know, etc. The point of like the entire like blabbing that I was doing about me washing like rags by hand, and like, you know, having like finally learning like what supplies to get and how much they keep in stock, was to kind of motivate you guys, because you don't all start with something. Like, I was lucky enough that I had, like, I guess a mentor. Like, I have my aunts who basically just like, they made it happen for me. Like, they got me started, they gave me clients, and they basically taught me like a lot in such little time that like I was able to boom, just like get started, I guess. But I would feel like whenever I had to, you don't understand, like when I would have to do rags, sometimes I would wash the rags, I would leave them out at night in my chairs, like drying, or in the balcony, and they wouldn't even be fully dry. And I would be so frustrated because, like, I need these rags, and like these are the only rags. I only had a little bit of rags to use, and they wouldn't dry. And it's just like, you start off like very humble, I guess. I know that I was blessed in a way because I started there. Yeah, like I struggled with that, but out of everything, girl, I still had clients. I still knew what to do, like, you know. But I guess like, just don't give up. It was supposed to be a cute little like, you know, we don't all start like, you know, just like that right off the bat with everything in hand. Another idea, oh my god, I just have so many video ideas. Another one that I want to do is kind of like show you guys like around like how I clean houses, and basically with me and my sister, and it would be so cute. Okay, this is like double future Sandra. Like, you guys are seeing a lot of versions of me today. But I feel like I still didn't even explain myself good. And also, I'm using a lot of filler words. I had stopped that bad habit because I didn't like using so many filler words and sounding kind of illiterate. But the point of the whole blabbing was to show that not everything is pretty as I made it seem. Okay, the point is that yes, I am super grateful and blessed, and I know the position I was placed in, and like who I have as like support, and I am very lucky, because it's true, I am very lucky. Sometimes you just gotta do sacrifices, or not even sacrifices, but sometimes you just gotta do the dirty work in order to get to where you want to be. Yeah, if you're thinking about starting a business, do it. Honestly, my day hasn't even ended. It's only like, what, 4 or barely 4. My daughters are already asking me for food, so I have to go ahead and give that to them. You can tell this is my first time. Anyways, what I meant to say was, here's a little montage of how my casita ended up looking like. And thank you for watching.